Hey guys, Drewski here, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Escape from Tarkov. I've been playing a lot of Tarkov in the past 2 weeks. I've only uploaded like 2 videos of it, but I think that those were more like montages or like compilations of a lot of days of Tarkov playing. And I almost feel like I've been lying to you guys about the experience of Escape from Tarkov, because whenever I make a video, I make it to be entertaining. I make it to be, quick and fast, and I want it to be as fun for you guys to watch as quickly as it can without wasting your time, because I don't want to just have you guys watch like a live stream export or something where it's something just like a 30-minute long live stream and you're sitting there scrolling through the video going, where's the action, where's the fun parts? I like to cut it up, cut the fat and make sure that what's important stays in and what's not important stays out of my videos, because that's what I think is quality content, and that's what I think you guys like as well. The thing is that sort of editing can lie about the experience, because whenever I do that, you guys don't see the massive glitches we run into. You guys don't see the massive desync, the lag, the performance issues, the cheaters, the glitchers, the everything that is wrong with this game that probably plagues, I would say, a good 40% of gameplay, and recently has probably spiked up to around 60% of gameplay. First off, let's talk about the smaller issues with this game, and I'm saying smaller in a way that's relative to what we're about to talk about in the latter end of this kind of objective rant of Escape from Tarkov, because again, I really like this game, and these are objective truths of what I have experienced in this game. I'm not trying to just bash Tarkov today. I'm trying to tell you what the real experience is like to play this game. First off, performance. I know a lot of people talk about this one, and if you're a Tarkov player, you already know what I'm about to say, but performance is really, really bad on a lot of people's computers. I have a $3,000 computer sent to me by Zydax. It can play most games at over 144 FPS at 1440p with no stutters and no flaws whatsoever. In Escape from Tarkov, I still get lag spikes that sometimes last 5 seconds. I don't even know what to say about that. That's just what I have experienced. Again, this is about objective observations. This isn't about, trying to fix the problem. This is just what I have seen in Tarkov. My friends that have high-end PCs but not super high-end PCs still get performance issues like less than 40 FPS when playing the game. They sometimes get huge FPS spikes, so much so that, it's not even a spike anymore. It's more like, hey, I just dropped to 5 FPS and I can't fix it unless I restart my game sort of spike. And not only frame rate and computer performance, but also server and network performance. The servers on this game are, I don't even know how to describe them. They lag all the time. You commonly are seeing your friends teleporting back and forth whenever you're running, especially at the start of raids for some reason. I guess that's when people are loading in the most. Every single time a scav spawns in on the map that you're playing, you get a lag spike, even if it's the smallest lag spike. I've literally watched his scav spawned in while I had a lag spike, and it was a very interesting moment, because I was like, wait, that's what my lag spikes are about. It's scavs that spawn in on the map, and I never knew it, but that's just what's happening whenever you get a lag spike, most likely. Someone's spawning in, it's loading their gear, and it loads it within like a quarter millisecond, so everybody's game on the entire area just freezes for a quarter or maybe 4 seconds. Commonly, when someone's moving really quickly, they're just teleporting back and forth like a madman. It's really hard to hit a moving target in this game because the moving target isn't real. It's almost like the tick rate in the game is like, let's say, 4 or 5 ticks per second, and those ticks are also basically not correct every 4th tick. So you get a person that's running in one direction, then they instantly teleport back, then they instantly teleport forwards again, and it's just very hard to hit a moving target in this game. I have one piece of footage from just last night that I can show you a good example, and that was just last night. I mean, I definitely have more examples than that, but I wanted to make this video quickly before the next patch came out to kind of tell you guys what has been going on in Tarkov and hopefully what's fixed before the next patch. And what's the worst part about Escape from Tarkov overall is that there's no I guess, integrity to the game right now. There are hackers, there are glitchers, and thank God for people like this guy named LD who has been releasing these glitches publicly on YouTube so that they're abused like a madman. But the thing is that Tarkov and Battle State, they're going to have to fix this, or their gameplay, their entire game experience is going to just fall flat on its face. Because right now, if you enter a factory raid, people are using the glitch that LD showed in his video. And LD, again, is a guy that I'm guessing plays Tarkov a lot. And although these videos where he's showcasing the glitches are getting a massive amount of dislikes, dude, good on him. Because what he's doing, he's basically playing the role of like those hackers that have hacked into government agencies and then told the government, hey, I hacked into your server network. This is how I did it. This is how you need to fix it. LD's basically doing that with Escape from Tarkov by showcasing the glitches that other communities wouldn't have shown, as they wanted to keep those glitches private. But the thing is that this guy, although he is showing glitches and he is making the gameplay experience extremely terrible right now, he is the one guy who has had the integrity to showcase these glitches out to people. Good on you, dude. I mean, honestly, you're trying to fix the game. Good on you. And if we have a few days of chaos of people running around pistol glitching, that's fine with me. If the game is eventually fixed where there's no pistol glitching, no hackers whatsoever, that would be great. And these glitches that you can do are extremely game breaking. They're not just like, hey, this is how to glitch through this little barrel or something in a map to hide inside the barrel and wait till somebody walks by. I mean breaking the entire gameplay meta itself. The meta of this game is a risk versus reward sort of system. If you want to bring in a lot of gear and risk it, you might get a better reward because you have that better gear protecting you and helping you kill people and other players so that you can get better gear and you can win firefights. The thing is that you can play this game now with a handgun with no risk, or even with a full-length rifle if you have the right container with no risk. This is a Glock 17 in a vest here. How long do you think it takes me to glitch this weapon and make it where I will never lose it no matter what happens? You want to time me? Okay, 1, 2, 3. About 3 seconds, and I just glitched this weapon so that it'll never leave my body ever again. Let's go into a factory raid and I'll show you guys. Alright, so we're in the raid now. All I have to do is click 4 and I pull up my pistol into my hands. The thing is, pistol isn't even in my hands. It's not in my holster. It's in my gamma container. And everything in here is saved. So we're gonna go let a person kill us right now. Kill me. No. Come here, buddy. Oh no, he's gonna die. I wanna help him. Hey, come here. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Nice move. See, I'm gonna die really quick because that guy basically just killed me. He's pistol glitching too, I promise. Yep, look, he's pistol glitching. There's no pistol on him, and he had a pistol in his hand. So, we're gonna die. I wouldn't have killed him if he wasn't pistol glitching. I knew he was, though. Oh, I'm getting hit again. And there we go. Now we're dead. So, we're back in our inventory, and let's see if our pistol is here. Boom. We died, yet our pistol is still here and ready to go. You can even see the one round in the here, let me see. You can still see the one round in the magazine that we spent on the guy that we had killed right then, the other pistol glitcher. And that's a good example right there. The first guy we ran into was a pistol glitcher. That's how many people are pistol glitching on this game right now. Another thing that's really plaguing Tarkov right now, and I think this is the main thing that they're going to be fixing in the next patch, is the massive amount of hackers that are in the game. And unfortunately, there is no way to really know and confirm if someone is hacking. There's only a way of feeling as if you were just killed by a hacker, or just seeing them right before you die glitch around a corner, or glitch through a wall, or just shoot you through an object, or headshot you instantly from a distance. There's no way to tell if someone's hacking, and I think that something like a PUBG replay system needs to be in this game in the next few patches of in some sort of some method, because really, in reality, there is no way of reporting a hacker right now. And they say that, oh, the anti-hack patch is coming, but the thing is that it's been a month and we've had hackers for months that have gone unnoticed by the system. I don't really have any footage of hackers, but you can go look up Escape from Tarkov hacks on YouTube and find them. And they're just everywhere. There's tons of them available that are publicly available that will most likely get banned. There's really, really expensive ones that most likely will be in the game for longer just because they won't be detected as fast. On Twitter, after a post I made about hackers in Tarkov, actually a lot of hackers contacted me, and I had a discussion on Discord with a few hackers, and a lot of them were saying things like, I've been blatantly what was it, abusive hacking, which is just basically killing everybody, blatantly hacking, you know, not really caring if they get caught or not. These guys have been blatantly hacking for over 6 months and never gotten banned. And there is still no report system in the game. I know people are going to argue that, hey, it's a beta, you know, this is something that you know, is in the works, and definitely it is. It's most definitely a beta version of Escape from Tarkov for testing, and it doesn't represent the final quality of the product. But the thing is that they're still adding new weapons and new maps to the game when the core gameplay isn't there yet. It's not done yet. We're still having massive performance issues. We're still having massive network issues, massive glitches issues, and massive hackers. And the core, the tree of a first-person shooter game relies mainly on the trunk of the first-person shooter, which is, again, that movement, that shooting, that gunplay, that gameplay. And when the gameplay itself, when the inventory system is bugged and you can glitch it all the time, when the hackers are running everywhere and they're making the gameplay much worse, when the performance of the game doesn't allow you to aim correctly because the frame rate stutters and lags and stuff, especially when you get into firefights, the FPS can just drop for no reason. And when the network of the servers that you're playing on is teleporting people everywhere and you can't really hit somebody when they're running just because they're teleporting everywhere so much because the tick rate looks like it's like 5 ticks per second. The trunk of the tree is all of that. The rest of the tree is the tree limbs that have, you know, the weapons, the maps, the details, the missions that we play, the extra content that's in the game. But to support that upper part of the tree, which is, again, those features and those content pieces, that relies on a very solid foundation. And right now, the foundation of Tarkov is what is broken. And honestly, this game is in beta. I would much rather want to see fixes to the actual gameplay experience rather than seeing new weapons and new maps come in. Because clearly, Interchange was a rushed map. I mean, it released without scavs being able to even spawn in on it. I don't really know why, but it did. Additionally, the two main glitches that have been exposed for, you know, strength and endurance exploiting to make your player run faster and such are on this new Interchange map, meaning that did it have much of the bug fixes? Did it have many problems with it that were detected and fixed? Because these two areas were right beside each other where people have been glitching themselves into the ground and making themselves able to run really quickly and such. And again, I'm not a huge game designer, but I really feel like there needs to be a lot more work done to the core mechanics of this game than there needs to be done on the external stuff, like the features, the weapons, the attachments, and the progression system right now. The core of the game needs to be fixed. This is a beta. This should be done soon if it's a beta. I mean, there's a considerable amount of players that paid for that $120 edition of this game. If it's $120, you got to keep the servers running smoothly, guys. Anyways, guys, that's my video for today. I hope that kind of cleared up a little bit about the real experience of Escape from Tarkov right now, because it isn't all sunshine and daisies whenever you really get into the thick of the Escape from Tarkov experience. And again, my videos are usually cut short and made to look like the Escape from Tarkov experience is very fast and very fun and exciting and flawless and such, but it really in truth isn't. It's a great game and I think it has a great future, but I think that there needs to be a rework of how the development is going on inside of the Battlestate Studios. And I think that although I'm not a game developer, I have no game design experience outside of some like web browser 3D Unity games that I used to map design for back in the day. But what's good about us being players of this game is that we can see the end experience. We can see what the game ends up like. And I think that's the main way to look at this game too. A lot of people overcomplicate game development, and a lot of people really look into the very fine details of the bugs and problems that are in the game. But right now, this game is in beta. It's still in progress. It needs to be a strong foundation before we work to the rest of the tree. So right now, all that matters is that end point. And in my opinion, for my 30 minutes to an hour a day that I've been spending on this game for the past week or two, I really do feel like the end experience is full of glitches, hackers, bugs, performance issues, and networking issues that are just extremely blatant to see. They're very easy to spot. It's almost like, how has this not been fixed yet when new weapons and new maps are being added in that aren't even really done yet sometimes? How are there weapon glitches that have not been fixed in 2 years, yet there's still new content coming out every day? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just how I feel about Tarkov. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.